somewhere else. What is happening now? Is this a new thing? Is something happening? This doesn't look the same as where I went to sleep. Am I having a bad dream? I'm having a bad dream. This is not right. Ah, something's not right, is the objective. I knew it. I knew something was not right. This doesn't look normal. I'm no expert, but this doesn't seem normal to me. A floating boat. Strange gravity.
Hello, Corvo.
Hello.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not?
Yeah.
The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
I've been given the power of blink. Press the middle mouse button to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Oh, the cat's in here now, I see. Well, well, well. Who is this man? Why is he giving me these powers? Why does he care about Emily? Hold the middle mouse button to aim. Okay. Release to use. What if I want to change my mind? Q to cancel. Okay. I see. Nice. Empress. Oh. A fallen letter. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, there's a big whale out there floating, too. This is a pretty cool game. I don't remember this game being this cool, but it's pretty cool. Piero's spiritual remedy. Press Y to drink a mana potion. Do I need to? I don't think I need to yet. Watch your step. Wait, I don't think I can go that far. What? Do I have to... Okay, there we go. Emily! Emily, no! Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like Mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Emily's letter has been added to my journal. Oh, you're a terrible person. Taking Emily away like that. You're terrible people. What is wrong with you? A bit of a challenge, it says. Oops, I'm dead. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Wow, we start over then. Okay. So this one we had to get really close. What the? I did it before. Why didn't it work that time? Okay, so I was just trying to what? Wait, where am I? Why am I suspended in air like this? Can I go straight up? How does that work? Can I get up there? Why am I stuck in the middle of the air? This is weird. Am I standing on this rock? I'm very confused. Let's just fall and get this over with. I am losing some mana here. Alright, so I gotta figure this out, because I don't have very much mana. So I feel like I didn't have a problem before. There we go. Alright, got through that. Oh, my mana charges on its own. Why did I have a problem with that? There we go. I just wasn't pointing in the right place. Ah, another mana potion. You there! Stop what you're doing immediately. Somebody's planning a war. Stop this instant. Oh, damn. What's going on down here? It looks like a war is going on down here. Oh man, those are cool. I don't remember any of this. I swear I played this whole game, but I do not remember any of this. Holger Square in the docks. To use Blink to climb, aim the power at the edge of a roof, ledge, or other high surface. So, like so? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. That? Oh, I thought that was something I could pick up. The outsider. Let's go down the stairs. Let's go over there.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Why are you telling me all this? Oh, the heart. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. Runes, not ruins. I always say ruins when I mean to say runes. And I can't stop saying ruins. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press middle mouse button while targeting a person or location. That sort of rings a bell. I do kind of remember that.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
I do sort of remember that.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
That's pretty cool.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
Yikes.
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom.
I just want to keep listening.
I can feel a great age ending.
the heart beating faster? I can't really tell.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Oh. It's repeating now. That was cool. Okay, I hear the heart beating now. Oh, so I just go where the marker is. I don't really have to follow the heartbeat. There's only one way to go anyway. Wait. Do I go down here? I'm not really sure. I feel like I was supposed to go down into that thing. Maybe we can go through this window. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. Ah! Oh, I thought I was gonna fall through there. This is creepy. There we go. Uh-oh. Hold V to... Okay, so we gotta be able to switch from one to the other. Oh, the heartbeat's beating. I found a ruin. Or a rune. Runes and acquiring powers. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the powers section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Why do I have supernatural powers, though? That's my question. Dark vision, possession, mana consumption very high, bend time, devouring swarm, wind blast, shadow kill, agility. Oh, these don't consume any mana. Oh, those cost 2 runes, though. So I can't get those. Vitality. Health is increased. Health regeneration is improved. That's level 2, though. So, okay, so I can only get 2 of these. I can either get Dark Vision for 1 rune, or Vitality for 1 rune. You know, I feel like if I'm playing on hard difficulty, I feel like the Vitality might be more useful to me than the Dark Vision. Dark Vision lets me see in the dark and see living things through walls, including their fields of vision. Well, that actually sounds pretty cool. Representations of the sounds that you make are also visible. That sounds really useful in a stealth game. Oh man, I can't decide. Surely I'll get another rune quickly. Alright, I'm gonna get Dark Vision. Yes, I want to buy Dark Vision for 1 rune. Press middle mouse button to see in the dark and to reveal living beings through solid walls. Level 2 shows you important items through walls. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Cool.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Okay. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. The Hound Pit's Pub.
A reminder to all citizens, inspect your neighbors' faces closely. If
I got a tattoo on my hand this morning.
cheats, you must notify one of the City Watch. Early stages of the
Use the heart to find the rune near the Hound Pit's club. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, nice. Not only does it... the heart feet faster, but it actually just tells me where it
Attention
is,
Dunwall
too.
citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and rehabilitation.
Wait. I don't need stairs anymore. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I could have just blinked. Can I just walk across here? Whoops. Or swim? Oh, there it is. I don't even need to equip it. I found it. Hell yeah. The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Play your way with powers. And now that I've gotten that one, now I'm gonna get the vitality. Because yes, you have an extended health bar. At level 2, you regenerate more health faster. Nice. Cool beans. Okay. Guess I'm leaving now. Is that a fish? Is that fish attacking me? Leave me alone, fish. Man, that was not cool. How do I get back? Can't get back. I guess I'll swim back through this disgusting muddy water. Somebody needs to clean this place up. Disgusting around here. Hey guys, I'm back. I had a dream. I have superpowers now.
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh,
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Who said that? Hello, Lydia.
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lydia. That sounds terrible.
Has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in
Well,
Admiral Havelock.
let's get down to it.
Let's get
First
down to
off,
it.
I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
I had a dream about Emily. I think she's okay. I don't think she's dead.
Glad to see you got your rest, Corvo. You'll need it.
So, you want me to kill a High Overseer? That seems like a lot to do on my first first time out. Though apparently I'm a master assassin for some reason. Wait, now I gotta go talk to Samuel? Oh, Samuel will tell me where to go. Oh. Hello?
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista.
Hi.
I work here for Admiral Havelock.
Okay.
I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man.
Maybe.
There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Well, I technically haven't become an assassin yet. So I think technically I'm still protector. Well. So I have 2 missions then. Eliminate the High Overseer Campbell. Locate Emily. Okay, that happens after we eliminate High Overseer Campbell. And optional, spare Captain Kernow. Ensure Captain Kernow survives his visit to the office of the High Overseer. I don't know how to do that. I'm assuming that will become more clear as we get closer to the thing. Well, let's end this episode by reading some books. There's a couple more books in there to read. I skipped a few because I got tired of reading last time, but now I'm going to read the rest of them. So let's start with going up here and finding that volume 1. I think it was on the 2nd floor. Oh, Cecilia, have I talked to you?
Good day, Master Corvo.
Not much to say. Hello? Wallace?
Are you a nobleman, Corvo?
I don't
No
know.
one seems to know much about you. By your bearing, I'd say so. Lord Pendleton's great-grandfather took a Sakonan chambermaid to wife. On second thought, the story doesn't bear repeating. Even the finest blood can go bad here and there.
I actually don't know if I'm a nobleman or not, to be perfectly honest. What is this down there? An inch-mouth decor plate. Whoa, that's worth a lot of money. I'm gonna steal that. Hope nobody wants that. Hey, there's a bunch of books in here. Did I listen to this audiograph player? Havelock Log, Entry 1. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass-produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5. Well, I'm just doing great so far. I'm defying the odds.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given what I've seen of Coldridge Prison. He seems willing to work with us, and he shouldn't lack for motivation. The man has lost everything. We'll judge how he performs in the field. And if I can, I'll find a way to test him personally.
What does that mean? Let's start with Admiralty and the Fleet. Oh, a pouch. Nice. Excerpt from a book on naval history. While each of the Isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol hoping to someday captain such a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies such as the Greaves Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. Well, I feel like this place is sort of modeled after Great Britain. Sort of the, I guess, 19th century. Bristol sort of sounds like Bristol, which, I don't know. I think that's a place in England? I'm not really sure. Anyway, it's time for A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 1. An excerpt from the Travel Journal of a Young Whaler, A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 1, or A Gaffer's Early Adventures. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood, leaving behind our home city of Yarrow and the cold but beautiful white landscapes we had always known. We boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital city and establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and I saw it as a means to an end. Someday I would captain my own crew, and eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beast up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so as the wind and pounding waves, racing after a wounded whale, being pulled by a skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned, tanned and sinewy with muscle, weather creases already wrinkling the corners of my eyes, but she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Okay. Now, theoretically, I should have a second. There we go. A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 2. Or A Gaffer's Final Passage. After more than a quarter of a century, I am done with whaling, too broken to continue. I've seen all the corners of the Isles and made more coin than most men see in a lifetime, but it's all gone. I've lived through an emperor and watched his daughter take the throne. Fair young empress she was, but slain so young. Everything beautiful comes to die. I've eaten in every port of the world known. Let me try that again. I've eaten in every port of the known world and sailed in the loneliest waters you could imagine. I've seen the cliffs around Pandyssia. Even the best of it doesn't give me an ounce of joy. The years come back across my dreams as a line of butchered bodies, long, sleek, and singing among the waves under the moonlight, only to be speared by ugly, weather-scarred men who'd knife each other for a good pair of boots. Each year I had less time to come home. My tongue forgot the language of small chatter, and those who lived in the cities thought me odd. My sister Nina hardly knew what to say to me during our visits. When she lost her business to the Lord Regent's crooked barrister, I was 100 miles east of Morley, gaff-hand frozen from the sleet as we tracked the first bull whale we'd seen in months. I helped her as much as I could, but Nina died in the early days of the plague. None of it mattered. If I'm jaded and bitter, it's because this industry has taken away my dreams. The world has beaten me. Ah, the poor gaffer. The poor gaffer and his poor tale. Ah, processed whale oil? Okay. Alright then. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I've actually recorded 2 episodes in one, because it didn't really have a convenient place to stop. So I guess next time we will go out and murder somebody, because we're an assassin now, apparently.
You know, I tried to attend services with the overseers for a while. They've just gotten more and more, I don't know, rabid about the 7 strictures and witchcraft and all that nonsense.
Sounds like a cult. Alright then. Guess we'll stop here. Let's save the game. We'll stop as sun sets. Or rises. Maybe, I think rises, because I just got up. And we'll get an early start a killing people next time. See you later.